Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please click the subscribe button. Also, please click the notification bell so that you'll get notified whenever I upload a video. Okay, so as you can see here today, I have here my black Gymnocalciums, or the black Mihano. Its common name is a black Mihano VTI, and it's one of the most common gymnocalcium here in the Philippines, and I want to talk about it, and I want to talk the 5 reasons why I love the black gymno. And as you can see, I have more than maybe 20 pots of the black gymno. Why? Because yeah, here are the 5 reasons why. Okay, first reason, it's very cheap here in the Philippines. You may find maybe 35 pesos, that's less than a dollar. So 35 pesos, you can already purchase like a one black gymno. So yeah, you can buy them from Benguet sellers, o makakakuha ka sa mga Benguet sellers. Mababa lang sila magbenta, 35 to 100 pesos depende sa size, and makakabili ka na talaga. So that's the first reason, it's very cheap. Okay, and the second reason why I love these gymnos is they're classics. And kung gymno collector ka, dapat meron ka ng black gymno because they are good in breeding. So for example, sometime last year I crossbred a black gymno from Friderici hybrid, and I'm gonna show you the product. Okay, so here is one of the product of the black gymno and the Friderici hybrid that I crossbred. These are 1 year and 6 months already. So as you can see, ang ganda niya pang crossbreed kasi nga nagmi-mix yung green na Friderici at saka yung color black nito. So this is one of their products. So maganda siyang pang crossbreed talaga. And the third reason is it's super easy to propagate. Ito, nabili ko lang to ng mga medyo wala pa silang mga pops. And as you can see, madami na silang pop. Ayan, ang dami-dami na. Pwede na akong mag-harvest actually. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, maybe 3, 4 pops that I can propagate for this plant only. And for example, this plant, I have more than 5. This one has a lot of pops. Ayan, ang dami niyang pop. So maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe more than 10 pops for this one that I can propagate. So I have more than maybe 20 plants, or maybe 20 to 50 plants for this entire gymno only. And ilan lang itong nandito, mga siguro 10 or 11 pots. 11 lang yung pots dito, and 50 plants na yung mapapropagate mo, di ba? So ang dami. So yun yung third reason why I love them. And the fourth reason is madali silang alagaan. They are easy to like take care because they are not that sensitive with water. Some of my gymnocalciums or black gymnos here are since the weather here in the Philippines is like is parang maulan at saka maaraw lang, it's rainy season or it's sunny season, it's summer or rainy season. So most of them are rain or shine, and as you can see, they are healthy. And yeah, I take care of them. I water them every week during the summer, and during rainy seasons I never water at all, because during rainy seasons here in the Philippines, it tends to like, it's sunny in the morning until the afternoon, but in the afternoon, by maybe late afternoon, 4 to 5 or 6 p.m. it's gonna rain. So yeah, so most of them here are rain or shine. So yeah, they're really not sensitive with water. And if you tend to overwater your plants, these are one of the plants na yun, kahit every week mo silang i-water, okay lang sila. And last but not the least is they produce variegated, sometimes they produce variegated pop. Let's say for example this one. This is one of my biggest Gymnocalycium, black Gymnocalycium, and you can see that one of the products is a variegated one. And the pop already also produced pop, so it has grandkids already. This mother plant has a grandkids already. As you can see, I'm not removing it yet because it's still the product is like, or the pop is like full variegated, and it's kinda mas mahirap magpa-roots ng mga variegated plants. It's harder to produce, it's harder to variegated plants or full variegated plants are not that easy to grow roots. So mahirap silang mag-produce ng roots, kaya hindi ko na lang tinatanggal, hinahayaan ko na lang siya diyan para maganda naman siyang tignan, kasi nag-iisa lang yung pop niya and variegated pa, which is super special about this plant. And also, believe it or not, this plant, I bought this as non-variegated one. So napalaki ko lang siya and then nag-variegate siya. So yan, malaki ang tendency ng black gymno na mag-variegate. So this one, nung mas maliit pa siya, hindi to talaga variegated. Nag-variegate lang talaga siya nung napalaki ko na. Ayan. And I have another plant na may variegated na pop. This one, ayan, variegated yan. And I'll show you my biggest variegated gymno. This one I bought this as variegated, but it was small. Noon. So this is my biggest variegated gymno, black gymno, and it's very beautiful. This one I bought it for like maybe 100 pesos noon, nung mga 3 or 4 years ago, and it was very small. It was the size of this one. So this one I got it from this. Oh, sorry, natabig ko yung camera. This variegated na propagation ko is nakuha ko dito sa mother plant na to. And this is rain or shine. And mas maganda pa nga sila kapag rain or shine. Tignan nyo mabuti, oh, makinang siya and everything. Ito kasi nasa loob to ng greenhouse. So, hindi siya kasing red ng mother niya. Oh, ito kasi medyo pinkish na. Kasi ito naaarawan talaga ng bonggang-bongga and then nauulanan. Ito kasi is nasa greenhouse, so medyo filtered yung sun, kaya ganyan siya. And medyo nagkukulo-kulubot dito nga, kasi nga, ewan ko, nagtetend na magganyan yung black gymno. Siguro hindi siya masyadong nawawater. Pero nga, medyo binawater ko na sila ng bonggang-bongga para hindi siya magkulo-kulubot. Pero, okay lang naman siya. So I bought this one as variegated, but it's what super small lang noon. Ganito lang din yung size niya. And I'm getting some, ito na is marami na itong naproduce na anak at marami na rin akong nabenta dahil sa mother plant na to ng mga variegated na black gymno. So, yun guys, yun yung top 5 reasons why I super love them. Kasi nga, walang maganda sila at saka dali nila talagang alagaan. And, yeah. So that, just a summary, yung 5 reasons are, number 1 is cheap, number 2, super easy to propagate, number 3, they are not sensitive with water, and they produce variegated offsets, and the variegation is, aside from they produce variegated offsets, they also tend to variegate. Kahit yung mother plant, magva-variegate yan sometimes, but sometimes hindi. And the last one, it's a classic. When you are a collector, you should have at least one of these Gymnomehano, black Gymnomehano VG. And before we end the video guys, I just wanna show you some of my propagations of the black gymno or the variegated black gymnocalcium. So nag-uusap naman na tayo about sa black gymno, so I wanna show you also my propagations. So this one, from this mother plant, I have propagated already 5, not just 5. I've sold like maybe 6 to 10 pots of this one already. So yeah, so from this plant I have already propagated 1, 2, 3, 5 offsets from this one, and you see malalaki na sila. And this one, this is maybe 1 year old, and as you can see nagproproduce na rin siya ng pop. So this is one of my future mother plants already. These are one of the first batches of my propagations from this plant. And as you can see, may mga pop na rin to. So magiging mother plants na rin sila in the future. So I'm not going to sell this one because these are the first babies of my gymnocalcium. And this one too, see. Oh. And this is the one that I yung pinunta ko sa my rain or shine area. As you can see, mas red at saka mas pinkish yung color niya kasi nga mas exposed siya sa sunlight. And no filter sun ito ha. Basta rain or shine lang siya. So trinay ko lang ilagay, and mas maganda siya compared sa ito. Yung color nito may mga yellow pa, parang parehas siya sa mother niya. But this one, it's different. Red na red siya. Compare nyo. Ayan o, red na red yung variegation niya. Itong isa is medyo may mga yellowish pa. Okay. Yun lang. Gusto ko lang i-share yung mga propagation ko from only one mother plant of the black gymno. Okay, so I think that's our video for today. And I want to say hi to my viewers in the US and also Indonesia and Malaysia and Thailand. I want to say hey, hi to you guys, and don't worry, I'll be doing subtitles soon. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.